it's my year. You know what I mean? Like I know last year we took some L's, right? But L's are only L's if you didn't learn from it. You know, the L didn't mean loss, it meant learned. I learned something from it. What's up, everybody? My name is Laurel Komolzak, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is the start of a new year. This is the start of something brand new, out of 2023 and into 2024. And I feel like what I've learned is that, you know, when it comes to new beginnings, you can't really go into the new without examining what happened in the old. And what I mean by that is sometimes it takes reflection. Sometimes it takes us looking back and saying, what worked last year? You know, how did that turn out last year? Okay, that didn't work out. Okay, what can I do differently? Like actually taking an analysis of your year. What do you need to start? Mel Robbins said this, do a start, stop, and continue. What do you need to stop? What do you need to start? And what do you need to continue? Because for some of us, we did some good things last year. We don't want to stop those things. Oh, I got to do something new. No, just like continue doing what you've been doing and do your thing. For me, man, I'm starting this this thing called 75 Hard. So I'm doing the 75 Hard challenge. And for those who don't know, 75 Hard requires you to do, I think, 5 things. You have to work out twice a day, 45-minute workouts, one inside and then one outside. Drink a gallon of water, read 10 pages out of a book every day, take a progress picture, and I feel like there's another one. Oh, have a clean diet. So those are the 5 that you have to do. And for me, it's not about the physical aspects of it. For me, it's more mental. And I said to myself that I want to be the most mentally strong person ever. I really want to push myself to be extremely, strong mentally. I'm also reading this book called How to Raise Emotionally Strong Boys. But in order for me to raise my boys to be strong emotionally, I have to make sure that my emotions are in check. And when I do an analysis of last year, I feel like there were a lot of things that happened externally that affected my feelings and my emotions, that affected my thoughts. And what I want to do this year is allow my thoughts and my feelings to affect the external forces that happen that come my way. I don't want to be bothered or moved by what's going on the outside. If something happens to me, I want to make sure that the inside of me, that my feelings and my emotions are so strong that nothing can penetrate it. I'm not reacting, I'm just responding at this point. So I'm doing the 75 Hard, man. And for me, it's all mental. I want to challenge myself. I want to discipline myself to do something I've never done before. And every now and then, last year, I was doing some things. I did a 21-day sugar fast. My diet kind of includes no sugars, no artificial sugars. But yeah, man, I'm just really trying to push myself mentally. And that requires a lot of discomfort. And one thing I've learned about growth doesn't happen in comfort. Growth happens in discomfort. I was listening to someone say that a lot of our learning styles, we prefer visual learning, there's audible learning, and then there's a mixture of the two. And I always thought that I was a visual learner. I learned things visually. What I found out was it wasn't the fact that that's how I learned, it's the fact that that's where I was most comfortable. I was most comfortable learning visually, but I didn't take the time to try to get out of my comfort zone to learn audibly. I would go to sleep. I'd be in college, I was in professors talking. I hated speeches. I hated lectures. I would just fall asleep. It was uncomfortable for me. I was like, this doesn't move me. Like if you have some graphs, if you have some, visual things, some pictures, I'm all in. If you're just talking to me sometimes, I'll be in the front row, knocked, just gone, snoring, all that. What I realized is, man, I was just uncomfortable and I hated learning in an uncomfortable state. But that's where the growth happens, in discomfort. And so in 2024, man, I think that it's important that as we challenge ourselves mentally, as we challenge ourselves physically, spiritually, and emotionally, know that there's going to be some discomfort. You're going to be uncomfortable, but that's where real growth takes place. It doesn't take place when you're comfortable. It takes place in discomfort. So that's where I'm at right now. Where are you? Are you comfortable being where you are? Are you okay with the level that you're in, with the season that you're in? Because if you're okay with it, that means you're comfortable. You got to get uncomfortable, and so you can grow, and that's what it is, man. So tap in, y'all. 2024 is going to be your year. It's going to be your year. You have to claim it. You have to believe it. You have to say it. Like, say it with your chest. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's my year. You know what I mean? Like, I know last year we took some L's, right? But L's are only L's if you didn't learn from it. So make sure you tell yourself, you know what? It may seem like it was an L, but I learned something from it. You know, the L didn't mean loss, it meant learned. I learned something from it. So let's walk in some discomfort so that we can grow. Yeah. Tap in.